you for this day that you've given us, God. I thank you for the opportunity to come here and serve our community, our school district, our students, teachers, just the entire faculty and staff. Father God, I ask that you guide and direct us as we begin this board meeting, also as we get ready to start a new school year, God. Just pray for protection for this entire community, these schools, our students, teachers, staffs, everyone, Father God. God, we love you. We thank you for the price Jesus paid on the cross for our sins. And we just ask that you be with us tonight. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I didn't give you a time.
We, item number 3, public forum. We didn't have anyone sign up to speak. So item number 4 is where we would be at. Item number 4, what you'll see, board members, is the proposed budget for the 2019-2020 school year. This is what we covered in our board workshop, I guess a week ago or so, whenever that was. There was a change, a slight change to the total revenue that I emailed you guys about. So that number changed by $124,875 from when we met at the board workshop. You'll see though, with our total projected revenue, anticipated revenue for the general fund is $5,850,000. You'll see our projected expenditures for the 2019-2020 general fund, $5,502,487. And that would give us an anticipated excess budget of $327,513. This budget does include the required raises that House Bill 3 set forth, so that 30% of our additional revenue from the state would have to go to teachers and aides. Those raises are included in this budget. So I just ask that the board approve the 2019-2020 proposed budget as presented.
Take questions before or after we?
So in the paper it will state proposed budget.
Yes, ma'am. It'll stay proposed in our media release, and so then when we come back on August 27th, I would do a public hearing that would present our budget before you guys voted on our final budget.
So approved.
That's got a motion, we have a second. Red. Any more discussion? All those in favor? Got a count, that's 6. Any opposed? All right, on to item 5.
Item 5 is our 2019-2020 proposed tax rate. You guys bear with me, there's lots of decimal points in this. I'll try not to get them messed up or confused. So first thing in your packet there is the INS rate, which is our bond payment, and for the 2019-2020 school year, our bond payment is $602,825. Last year, our INS rate was 0.19048. A tax rate this year of 0.19036 will collect enough funds for that $602,825 bond payment in 2020. So this is down by 0.00372, so I guess almost a cent. Moving on to the M&O rate, maintenance and operations. The chief appraiser for Grimes County Appraisal District has set our 2019 freeze adjusted taxable value at $316,572,374. Our freeze adjusted taxable value last year was $296,487,374. So this is an increase of $20,085,000. And our last year's M&O rate was $1.04. And we've talked about how House Bill 3 has required us to compress that rate. So The 2018 tax rate was $1.23,408. I would recommend INS rate of 0.19036, an M&O rate, which is required by House Bill 3 of 97 cents. This will give us a total rate of $1.16036, which is a decrease of just over 7 cents. So taxes would be decreased by 7 cents per $100. Recommend that the board approve this proposed INS tax rate and M&O tax rate for 2019.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Second vote. Any more discussion? All those in favor? All right, 6-0. On to item 6.
Item 6, each year the tax assessor collector is required by law to certify excess debt collection and the next year's anticipated collection rate, and that's what you have behind the proposal here. So just recommend the board approve the tax assessor collector's certification of 2018 excess debt collections and 2019 anticipated collection rate. You see that their anticipated collection rate is 100%.
Any more discussion? Have a motion?
Motion to accept it.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded. All those, any more discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Item 7.
Item 7 can be removed. We do this annually, where it makes me the investor for the district. We did this on May 20th, the board meeting May 20th. So this accidentally got put in your packet because we go back and we look at last year's August meeting. So this can be taken off. We did this on May 20th.
So there's nothing to do, nothing.
No, sir, we don't, yes.
We'll skip it essentially.
Skip it, yes, sir.
All right, on to item 8 then.
Item 8, some student handbook changes. I believe Mr. Fowler was going to summarize those for us.
Yeah, so just on the first page, you'll see we're talking about changes of who can come to visit kids in school. We've had a lot of kids from prior years come visit kids at school and from other campuses, other school districts. So we just kind of put in there that whenever kids come, they have to get prior approval from the principal or the admin to be able to come and visit another student unless they're a direct family. We're not changing any of the direct family stuff. The first part is just our Raptor system and how people come and check in. But that's just the main change of who can come in. We just don't want a whole bunch of kids from prior years coming into school, and it kind of disrupts. So they can get prior approval from myself or any of the other admin in the district. So we are keeping lunch visitors as only parents, grandparents, siblings, or other family members as determined by the campus administrator to eat lunch with students unless prior approval by the principal has been obtained. So that's just keeping family. Anybody that's family can come visit students. We're also adding to the handbook the drug testing. Students participating in extracurricular activity as well as those who wish to park on campus will be subject to random drug testing. Additionally, parents may voluntarily opt their student into the random drug testing program if they are otherwise not required to. This policy was adopted to improve student health and safety for all of our students, so it just provides us the opportunity to drug test students that are involved in UIL activities in that parking lot. We are not adopting anything different with our bullying handbook. We are just inputting it into our student handbook, what is already on in our school board policy. Changes to the drug. We're not doing any major changes to our to the drug, alcohol, and tobacco. We're just adding in the part of what is stated in our handbook already. We're just adding that into the handbook as well. With our exemptions, our exemptions for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, we're adding Freshmen may be exempt from one semester exam per semester, okay? So we're adding that per semester on to each one of those freshmen, sophomore, juniors. Down here, we're also adding behavior requirements for the exemption. If no discipline or referrals to the office at any time during the semester resulting in ISS or a DAP placement. So you can still get in trouble and keep your exemption if you get an office referral, but if you were sent to ISS or DAP placement, then you would lose that exemption. Any exempted student may opt to take the final exam in any class. If the exam is taken, it will count in the final exam average. If non-attendance, so that they did not attend their final exam, the student will receive a 0 unless they are exempt from that exam. His or her presence at school at that final exam is required for 2 exams per day. Exemptions can only be made by the campus principal. Okay, so that's all the real changes that we have so far. Do you have any questions?
Anything else?
That was it at this time.
I move to accept the changes as stated.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any more discussion or questions? All of those in favor? 6-0. On to item 9.
Item 9 is our presented pay scale for 2019-2020 teachers. This is something we worked on again in our budget workshop. It's what we discussed in. It hasn't changed at all. Just recommend recommend you approve the 2019-2020 teachers pay scale as presented. Again, this covers our House Bill 3 requirements.
Do we want to read this out loud?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. The pay scale increases range from 5% to 12%, which is a dollar figure of $1,000, $1,750.41, all the way to $5,060.70, and that's for teachers, counselors, RNs, and librarians. That's how the House Bill 3 requirement breaks it down. And then all other staff members, non-teachers, would receive $2,000 above their current salary.
Does that include janitors?
Yes, sir.
Lunch people?
Custodial, food services, everyone else that doesn't fall under teachers, counselors, RNs, or librarians.
Any more discussion? We have a motion?
So moved.
A motion.
I second it.
Second by Luke. Any more questions or discussion? All those in favor?
That is exciting news, guys. Exciting news.
Very well deserved.
Yes, it is. I'm excited to let them know. And thank you, board, for approving that and supporting our teachers, all our staff members. Item 10 is our memorandum of understanding or our agreement between Grimes County Sheriff's Department and Iola ISD that we have in place for our school resource officer, our SRO. So just ask that you approve that agreement between Grimes County and Iola ISD as presented.
Okay, this was a little item we discussed the other day.
Yes, sir.
Have we found them yet?
We have.
Or have we been assigned one?
We've been assigned one. I'm going to butcher his name. You got me?
I got you. Can I say it?
Yes, please.
It's Officer Palanca, also known as Officer Pivo.
Anybody know him? Y'all, anybody know him?
He's from
Scott,
Iola.
we can
Yes.
do it.
Huh?
That's Lawrence Palanca. Freddie was
Okay, good deal.
there. Probably in like 2010 maybe?
That was the year before I graduated.
Hey, I'm right there with you, so be it.
Any more discussion on this?
Any changes to what our,
No,
just,
ma'am.
our
It's
previous
the same
agreement?
contract that we
So
used in
we-
the past.
So moved.
Got a motion? Second by Red. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Item 11, personnel. We have Mrs. Mallett's retirement letter there, you guys have seen. And then employment, we have extended contracts to Coach Bamberg, Megan Ferguson, who will be our additional kindergarten teacher, Harvey Cannon, which will be an elementary sped position, and one that's not listed on there that happened today, after these were sent to you guys. Mr. Blaine Trant will be our tech apps teacher at the secondary. He'll be doing an alternative cert program, so we're excited to have Blaine at the secondary. That'll be a great hire for our kids, our community, our district. But those are the personnel updates.
Will that create a new position? Because didn't a coach used to do that along with, he coached and he did that?
The baseball coach?
No, the baseball coach is still
Yeah, he
teaching
was-
what he taught last year.
Elementary.
It was, so, I'm trying to think of who was in that position. Coach Fricky was in that position, so we're filling with Blaine, and Coach Beard is the special ed position. So Renee Raines left secondary special ed. Coach Beard took that position, so that's that coaching is tied to that special ed position now, not the tech apps. So it's still the same number of positions.
Hmm.
It's just the person that's coaching is in sped instead of tech apps now. And the previous special ed teacher did not coach. So that's still the same.
So it'll be
The numbers are
it
the
will be a
same.
full-time position
Yes, ma'am.
here at the job building.
Mhm.
Are we referring to Blaine or are we referring to Harvey's? We know Harvey's position.
Yes, it was Harvey's
I guess
position.
you're discussing
That
Blaine-
is an
Blaine's.
additional position.
Hmm.
You're talking about Blaine's? Okay.
Because I thought that a coach did that.
She
that.
did. She
Okay.
did.
So I just didn't know who it
But
was
when
that
we
did.
hired a new basketball coach, they're
Mhm.
teaching a different subject, if you will.
And Blaine, does he have a teaching certification, or he doesn't have to have one since it's C2?
Well,
Since
he
it's-
doesn't have to, I don't think so according to our district innovation plan, but he is going to do an alternative cert program so that we can get him certified in CTE and receive CTE funding. So we shared that with him and everyone's agreed that that's the route he's going to take, to become, receive an alternative cert.
Did we put like a time, like a year or so?
He has, it's part of the
It's a year.
program, it's a
Okay,
year.
that's what I was
Yes,
thinking.
ma'am.
Do we need to do A and B, or do we do one?
No, well, all those are, I think you have to approve any of them.
Oh,
Do you?
no,
I don't
as
think
long
so.
as you're
Yeah.
still
Mhm.
in the position.
So that was everything I had.
All right.
Are all our positions filled now, or we still?
We're looking for some special ed paras. No, we're all filled. We're all filled.
Rough.
Yes. That's relief.
Sure it is, yes.
So it's gonna be a great year.
Yes.
Do we do anything for,
That's what we're
That's
gonna
it?
go to close for anything.
We do not need a close for that?
No, sir.
No.
Motion to adjourn.
I second it if you need to.
motion made, seconded, all those in favor?
Thank y'all very much.
Good.
I'll share the great news with faculty and staff in the morning.
Thank y'all for being here. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
That was a big deal.
That was